Jessie here. I'm just going to show you how I quickly edit my photos for some of my bikini photos, or just like general OOTDs, I guess, outfits of the day. So these are some raw JPEG files, unedited pictures that we took on the day. I'm just going to go into this one here because it's quite simple. There are not too many steps involved. And the first thing I'm going to do is crop it. So we've got this icon here, or you can just press C on your keypad. And I'm just going to center myself in the photo here. La-la. Okay, so I did go to uni and I went to fashion design school and I did crash courses in Photoshop, nothing in depth. I didn't do graphic design. So these are just like retouching and just general editing. It's nothing too graphic designy. So I don't really work in a lot of layers, which is really naughty, but I don't care. So I'm just going to bump up these levels here. I went into images adjustment, images adjustments levels. So I'm not going to climb too much up this mountain here because you'll see it starts getting bright and disgusting. So I'm just going to keep it real low key down in this area. So there's your before and after. You can see the difference there. It just kind of brightens up the skin a little bit. So I'm going to go into images, adjustments, curves. So curves is something we have. It's quite fun. It's quite dark all the way around here. So I'm just going to pick up a point on generally my face, or the skin tones you find is a little bit dark. So those points there, they're quite at the bottom. These are in the middle. So what you can do is, obviously the higher you go, the brighter it's going to go. The further down you go, the darker it's going to go. So I'm going to bring the brightness up just a touch around maybe here-ish. Not too much, real subtle. There you go. Oh, the other thing with curves, sorry, I'll just go back into the levels. So back into your curves. I'm just going to drag this obviously over so you can see a photo. So you can, if that's probably where it was before, roughly. There is an S curve. You can bring it down to bring your highlights and lowlights up and down, but because it's quite a dark photo, I'm just going to leave it, bring it high. So there's your before and after. Still quite subtle, but kind of brings the skin tone up a little bit. So I did have a natural tan and a fake tan because as much as I love being in the sun, to be honest, I love it. It's not going to be great for 10, 20, 30 years down the track, so that's why I do wear fake tans. So I find that the skin tone here is has photographed a little bit orange. So I'm going to go into my saturation and bring that down just to kind of change the color of the skin just a touch, just a hair. Maybe -9 is good. You can see the difference between being orange and being brown. To be honest, in real life, I'm not this dark at all. It's just the way that my photographer has shot it on his settings. And that's it for the lighting. I'm just going to do a little bit of sharpening. So filter, sharpen, I'm going to unsharp mask. So I'm going to pick that point in my face and you can just kind of adjust it up and down. It's not too much difference with that. So it just kind of, I'll zoom in a little bit. So it just kind of sharpens the face just a hair. All right, so zoom in, command, boobs. Okay, command plus to zoom in. Just going to check the blemishes on my face. Nothing is too bad. Just for this tutorial, I probably wouldn't bother with this usually. I'm just going to go into spot healing tool brush over here. See, there's like a tiny little pimple we got there. Let's just get rid of that. And you can see there's a lot of shine here on my face. It was quite a hot day. And so what I'm going to do is get a swatch of that. You can get your eyedropper tool there, or just press I. And I'm going to swatch the dark part of my face here, and then B for brush, and I'm going to just color that in, just a fraction. So you can see the difference with the shininess coming and going. There you go. And the same with, the same with my hands here. I applied coconut oil to my skin just to kind of bring that three-dimensional look into your body, so it's not so two-dimensional with your skin tones. So that's why I have oil all over my hands. So I'm just going to eyedropper tool a swatch on my hand here and kind of brush it up a bit. Take that shine out. And these veins are kind of gross. Let's get rid of that too. Not completely. Let's not go overboard. Let's not be silly. So you're just kind of mattifying that down a bit. And I'm just going to get another swatch over here. same thing. You don't want to be one of those person that doesn't have joints or veins. That's just unrealistic. Okay, so something around there. So that kind of just takes the shine out of those points you don't want to emphasize. And guys, that's basically it. Welcome to the end of this simple tutorial. I don't really like photoshopping as in liquefying my body, making it bigger or smaller, because I just don't think that's very realistic. I don't think that's the way I want to portray myself online. I think it's a lot more healthier just to go out and be healthy, be fit. And I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will love to show you how I Photoshop or how I edit my photos on my phone next time. Thanks for watching!